Welcome to the second session of yoga through the SkyLynn Mind, Body, and Health, which you can find on the YouTube channel for the second session of yoga. We did session number 1, which was modified beginners, so today is going to be a little bit more advanced and we're going to be adding a few more poses in. So, let's begin. And take a big deep breath up. And breathe it out through your nose. Another one, big deep breath up. And breathe it out. And up. One more. Stay upright here. And you're going to lean to the right. And look up. Back to center and lean to the left and look up. Good, back to center and breathe down. There we go. We're going to take a half step back. Right foot forward. Back leg, foot is at an angle, slightly out. You're going to breathe up. And swan dive down. Keep your back straight, look up as long as you can. And when you can't look up anymore, drop your hands and collapse. Good, go ahead and bend that front knee if you can. And reverse swan dive, keep your back straight. Look up and switch your feet. Left foot is forward. You're going to swan dive down. Look up, keep your back straight. And when you can't look up anymore, drop your hands and stretch. Good, go and bend that front knee. Then reverse swan dive, back is straight. And bring your hands up, bring your feet together. Breathe it up and drop your hands. Come to prayer. From here we will go into our sun salutation. So it's going to be a series of movements. Try to match the breath to the movement. So go ahead and breathe it up. Swan dive down, exhale. Drop your hands to the ground. Breathe up to half back. Put your hands on your knees. Straighten up the hamstrings. Exhale back to the ground. Step or jump back your feet to a plank. Make sure your shoulders are over your hands. And for the chaturanga, you're going to pinch your sides with your elbows and come down to a push-up. Go ahead and point your toes the other way and come up into upward dog. Upward dog, your knees are off the mat. Cobra, your knees are on the mat. So you have the preference of which one you want to choose. So we're inhaling. Exhale to downward dog. Flip your feet back. And you push your pelvis to the ceiling. Try to get your heels on the mat. And breathe. Go ahead and step or jump your feet to your hands and reverse swan dive. Breathe it up. Exhale down. Swan dive down. We're doing that same sequence all over again. Inhale up to flat back. Step or jump back to your plank. Chaturanga. Pinch your sides. Good. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe. If you want to, while we're here, you can go ahead and alternate your heels and stretching out those calves. Good, go ahead, step or jump your feet to your hands and reverse swan dive. Very nice. One more time, drop it down, swan dive down. Inhale, come up to flat back. Exhale to your toes, step or jump back. Good, upward dog. Downward dog. Step or jump your feet to your hands. And reverse swan dive. Good. All right, now we're going to move into the various poses from here. So swan dive down to your toes, step or jump back to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Good. Feet together, swing your right leg up. Point those toes to the wall behind you. And you want to look at your leg in front of you. Go ahead, swing it through in between your hands. And crescent pose. Your fingertips are just on the mat. You're going to come up, arms are straight. Very nice. And we're going to hold for about 5 breaths. Nice. Drop it down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your left side up this time. Point those toes to the wall behind you. Swing it through. Hands on either side of your foot. Make sure your knee is right over your heel. Hands are straight. Come straight up. Crescent pose. And breathe for 5 breaths. Good. Drop it down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together. Swing your right side up. Point the toes behind you. Both legs are straight. Swing it through. This time, bring both hands on the inside. Make sure your knee is over your heel at 90 degrees. And we're in runner's pose. So if you're a track athlete or like running, that's why they call it runner's pose. It's stretching all your hip flexors and your groins. If you need a modified version, drop that back knee down. Good job. Back to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Same thing, opposite side. Kick your your left leg up. Swing it through. And bring your hands to the inside of your feet and hold runner's pose for 5 breaths. Once again, if you need the modified version, drop that back knee down. Good. Back to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe up. Downward dog, breathe out. Feet together, swing your right leg up. Point the toes. Swing it through. Between your hands. Drop that back heel down. So your back heel's at an angle. Hands are straight either side of your foot. Lift up. Warrior one. Good. Drop it down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your left side up. Swing it through. And go and come up. Warrior one. I think I did the same side twice. Good. Drop it down. Back to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your right side up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down, come up warrior one. At this point you may be sweating a little bit, which is a good thing. Warrior two, arms come parallel to the floor. And we're still in the deep lunge. If that gets too hard, come up a little bit. If that's still too hard, straighten up the leg. And when you're ready, go back in. Good, warrior one. Back down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your left side up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down, come up warrior one. Remember, we're in a deep lunge. Hips face the wall in front. Now let's go to warrior two. Drop those hands. Good, warrior one. Drop it down to your plank. Good, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Feet together, swing your right side up. Point the toes. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down. Come up warrior one. Good. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, drop your back hand to your thigh and look up at your right hand and breathe. Go and straighten that front knee and then a little further back. Good, warrior two. I'm sweating. Warrior one. To your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Let's do the same to the other side. Lift your left leg up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down, come up warrior one. Warrior two. Looks good. Reverse warrior. Drop that back hand down to your thigh and look up. Now straighten that front knee and then a little further back. Good, warrior two. Warrior one. Back down to your plank. Chaturanga. Good. Upward dog. Make sure in the upward dog that your neck comes out from your shoulders, that you don't drop your neck in, that it comes right up and out. And then you go into downward dog. Feet together, swing your right side up. Point the toes behind you, straight leg. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down. Come up warrior one. Good. Warrior two. Very nice. From here, you're going to reach towards me as I reach towards you. When you can't reach anymore, drop that hand down and look up. Your right hand can be on the inside of your foot, the outside of your foot, or if modified, it can go on your thigh as you look up. And we're holding for 5 breaths. And drop it down to your plank. Chaturanga. Make sure you continue to pinch your sides with your elbows. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your left side up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down. Come up warrior one. How low I can go. Warrior two. And reach towards me as I reach towards you. When you can't reach anymore, drop that hand down and look up. Good. Drop those hands down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your right side up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down, come up warrior one. Warrior two. Now, similar pose but slightly different. Straighten up your front knee. Lean towards me as I lean towards you. Can't lean anymore, drop that hand down, look up. This is triangle pose. Good, drop those hands down, come down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your left side up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down. Come up, warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten that front leg up. Reach towards me as I reach towards you. When you can't reach anymore, drop that hand and look up. Good. Go ahead and come back to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your right leg up. Swing it through. This time keep your back heel up, come up crescent pose. From here, we're going to do a twisting crescent pose. So you're going to bring your hands to prayer. And your left arm's going to cross over your right thigh. And you're balancing. Balance and breathing. Good. Go and come back to prayer and drop it down. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your right leg up. Sorry, left leg. Swing it through. Drop that back. Sorry, keep your back heel up. Come up crescent pose. We're in a deep lunge. Bring your hands to prayer. Same thing, you're going to take your right elbow, cross it over your left thigh. Good job. And breathe and balance. Good, back to your plank. Chaturanga. Might be getting a little sore. Breathe it up. That's good. You can always hit the pause button and grab a drink if you need to. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your right leg up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down, come up warrior one. Warrior two. So this time, instead of reaching forward like we did before, I'm going to put my right hand on my hip, swing my left hand forward. I'm going to do a twisting right angle pose. So I'm going to reach a reverse right angle pose, drop that hand down on the inside, and then the right hand will come up so you're looking over your thigh. Good job. Good. Drop it down to your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, swing your left side up. Swing it through. Drop that back heel down, come up warrior one. Warrior 2. Good. This time you're going to take your right, your left, put it on your hip, swing your right forward. You're going to reach towards me as I reach towards you. Drop that hand down to the inside of your foot and look over your thigh. This is reverse right angle pose. Good. Drop it down. To your plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. And we're going to stay here 5 breaths. Just get comfy, try to get your calves to touch the ground, your heels to touch the ground. Legs are straight, arms are straight. Alright, go ahead and step or jump your feet to your hands. And reverse swan dive all the way up. Good. Back to prayer. Alright. That was good. From here we are going to go into the balancing poses. It's always good to work on our balance and on our ankles if they're a little weak. First one, what we're going to do, keep it nice and simple. Just bring your right knee to your chest if you can and hold. Good job. Drop it down. Same thing on the opposite leg. Let's go ahead and bring our left knee to our chest and balance and hold. Good. Drop it down. Alright, we're going to make that a little bit more advanced. So if you can, reach for that big toe on your right side. And we're just going to hold it right here. We're working up to the third pose. Good. Drop it down. Opposite foot. Just wrap your 2 fingers around your big toe and hold. Good. Drop it down. All right, that third pose building up. Reach for that big toe. Straighten your leg and hold. If you can't do this, just come back to holding or to here. Good. Drop it down. Very nice. All right, same thing, opposite foot. Straighten up that leg. Engage your hamstrings, engage your glutes. Engage your quads. Good, drop it down. All right, moving on to tree pose. So we're gonna balance the left side. Bring your right foot up. Try to rest it on the inside of your thigh. Keep your thigh pushing out, opening the hip. We start off in prayer, find your balance. And then from there, open up to tree. Good, drop it down and switch feet. Grab your left foot, try to place it on the inside of your thigh. Try to keep your pelvis open, thighs stretched open. Start in prayer, and then open up to tree. You may wobble, you may lose your balance, that's quite all right. Just try to get back into the pose and keep going. Good, drop it down. Excellent. So, next pose, we're going to grab our right knee. Instead of bringing it forward, this time we're going to bring it out and open up our hips and hold. Good. Drop it down. Same thing, opposite leg. Bring it up, pull it out, and hold. Good. Drop it down. This is always a fun, challenging one right here. It's called dancer's pose or ballerina pose. So watch me first, and if you want to do it, you're more than welcome to. So you're going to balance on your left foot. Reach for the inside of your heel. You're going to lean forward with your arm coming up and try to kick your back heel up as high as you can get it. You might lose your balance, that's fine. Just try to find a point to focus on and hold it at its peak as long as you can. You ready? All right. Just gonna find your balance on your right foot. Sorry, left foot. Reach for the inside. We're reaching on the inside, right here. There we go. Reach for the inside. And then just try to lean forward first. And as you lean forward, try to kick your heel up. It's challenging. It's meant to be. I think only my cheerleaders can pull this pose off. And then drop it down. Try to be gentle coming out of that one. Same thing. And reach back to the left. Inside of the heel if you can. There you go. And try to lean forward. And as you lean forward, kick that back heel up. Good. Man, it's as high as I've ever gotten it. All right, let's go ahead and breathe it up. Swan dive down to your mat. Go ahead, come to half back to your feet. We're going to go back into our plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. And this time when you jump your feet to your hands, we're going to sit right back down on our bottom. So go ahead and step or jump your feet to your hands and sit down. That's a pretty intense yoga session. So from here we're just going to wrap it up, do some really gentle stretching on the floor before we call it done. So let's go and lay back on our mats. Go ahead and bring your right knee to your chest. Left leg is straight. And hold. Go ahead and rotate that ankle a few times both ways. Cross that thigh over your body. And get comfy and just relax. We're here for about 5 breaths. Good, back to center. Drop that leg down and bring your left leg up. Bring it to your chest. Rotate your ankle a few times, both ways. Good. Cross that thigh over your body. And breathe. Bring your knee back to center. Go ahead and drop your knee down. Bring both knees to your chest this time. And while you're here, reach your hands on the inside of your legs and reach for your ankles. Go into happy baby. From here, you just rock side to side and massage the spinal column. Good. Drop your legs down. And from here, we will go into corpse pose. So close your eyes, relax your feet, relax your legs, hands, relax your arms, and breathe. From here, go ahead and roll over to your left side into fetal position. And when you're ready, you may sit up. And that is it. Namaste.